Good evening, everyone. Phil here, and welcome to the Daily Wrap for what was Thursday, the 12th of January, 2023. My return day from my day off of streaming yesterday, and it was a great day indeed. So let us recap everything that I was up to. First of all, on today's Level 1 podcast, it was a really eventful one. I gave my Phil's Day Off segment, where I basically talked about all the stuff that I did yesterday when I was not here streaming. And then gave some updates on things like YouTube view counts, which seem to be working again, which is great. For about 48 hours, they were not. And then we had a major discussion about future playthroughs and what I should be doing. Basically, today was going to be the last hurrah for Need for Speed Unbound to determine if I would play it again at a future date. In addition, I did determine, after taking in all of your feedback over the last 24 to 48 hours, that I will be playing One Piece Odyssey starting tomorrow. And I've actually purchased the game and installed it, and tomorrow we get started with that epic JRPG playthrough. In addition to that, we also came to the conclusion that once I beat Resident Evil 1 Remake this coming Saturday night, we'll be starting up another survival horror game, and that game will essentially be running between now and when Dead Space Remake comes out in 2 weeks' time. So, a lot of things were determined on the podcast. If you want the full skinny on all of that, I strongly recommend you watch the whole show, since a lot of ground was covered. But essentially, the schedule's kind of been determined now. In fact, we even picked the viewer's choice game. You guys voted. The game that has stayed in the lead the entire week you guys were voting is Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. That is the viewer's choice game that is now starting this coming Saturday. So, lots of stuff was determined on the podcast. Give it a look. First gameplay stream of today was Need for Speed Unbound. All right? Now, today, we basically headed into the meat of the game. Last time around, it was more the intro segment. Now that we're into the meat of the game, I hate to report, it's not very good. What this game seems to do is almost take an RPG-esque approach to a racing game. What you have is a whole week, and each day of the week is split into two segments, daytime and nighttime. And during those segments, basically what happens is you need to grind in races and or challenge events or special events that pop up from time to time in order to try to earn credits in the game, money, and then you buy upgrades for your car. After you hit a wall doing that, you then have to upgrade the garage to unlock further upgrades and then buy those upgrades for your car. And that's kind of the goal of the game, is grind, buy, upgrade, grind. And I've done that now for 4 hours. And I'm still not at the end of the first week, which allows you to have a story event that requires a bunch of money to even do. And then you have to win it. And if you win it, you get unlock a new car that I'm assuming leads you into the next part of the story. The problem that I'm having with this is that essentially it's a lot of repetitive races, and at the very same time, your starter car, is not very good. Your starter car is quite bad. It's slow. What I'm noticing in these races is all the other cars I'm racing against seem to have a much better maximum speed and or acceleration than my car. And because of that, basically, it's really hard to win. I can usually get top 4, top 5, maybe sometimes top 3. I actually got second place, and I did win one match so far, one race in the whole game. But basically, the way I see it, it's going to be this big slog of a grind. And with no story to really break it up, it doesn't really feel that fun. It seems like they really were going for a racing game that, because of the padding and the repetitive nature of the grinding to upgrade everything, it was just going to take so long to get into it, that after today's stream, I basically announced to everyone, guys, I'm pretty bored with this, and I think we're done with it for now. Now, I still have a whole other 3 hours or so of the trial if I ever decided to go back to it and play it, but admittedly, I don't think I'm going to be doing that. It just doesn't seem like something I'm too interested in for the long term. So, enjoy the hours of gameplay that are there, the 6 hours. Maybe one day we will go back to it, but right now it's just not a priority for me. I'm not digging it, okay? The late stream tonight was Warzone, as usual, okay? Is a bunch of fun stuff, I'm trying to survive, I'm taking bounties. It was a good time, lots of interaction, lots of fun, although admittedly tonight there was a lot of action where I had to pay attention to the game a lot. Did I make a top 10? Yes, I did. It's my goal to always try to get a top 10 placing, and I did that tonight. But there was some weird things that happened, some close calls, some really bad connections during firefights. Essentially, it was a fun Warzone stream, but no, I didn't get my next win. All right? But it was a good one. People were very supportive, as always, with Warzone. Thanks to anyone who was there or supported the streams. I really appreciate that. It was a good old time. So, good day of streaming, solid day of progress and everything. And now tomorrow, we're heading into some interesting stuff. Let's talk about that. Tomorrow's first stream is One Piece Odyssey's premiere. I played the 2-hour demo. Apparently, I can actually continue on from that 2-hour demo, and I can now just keep playing the game. I guess your save file transfers. I guess we'll find out how that works tomorrow. But I hope you'll be there. For those who said, yes, please play it because we want to engage with you, have a chill stream. We'll support the stream, all that. Please, I would hope that will happen because I bought the game today under the premise that people said, yes, we're here for JRPGs. We like One Piece. We'll be there for the playthrough. I'm committing essentially to a 30 to 50 hour playthrough with this. So I hope that you guys will be there tomorrow for the premiere and we'll see how it goes. Okay. Tomorrow night, Friday Night Fights returns for a one-off stream where I'm actually going to be doing 6:45 p.m. Pacific time, a 2-hour fighting game stream in the Capcom Fighting Collection. We'll see how that goes. I'm not sure how it's going to. I also got word today that apparently the 30th anniversary collection, that's right, that collection that we played from 2018 all the way through to 2022 when the Capcom Fighting Collection came out, apparently that is supposed to be coming out, listen to this, on Game Pass. And if it does, you're going to see a giant influx of players playing that over the Capcom Fighting Collection. So when that happens, maybe we'll go back to that collection and see if we can find some people. But in the meantime, tomorrow it's Capcom Fighting Collection, chill fighting game fun on Friday night. Saturday, the daytime stream, will be the premiere of Oblivion. And then Saturday night will be the conclusion of Resident Evil 1 Remake. And if we have extra time, which it looks like we will debate and talk if I should play one of 2 new survival horror games. Either my second run ever of Resident Evil 0 or the cool game that came out on Game Pass that's a retro throwback, Signalis. Apparently, this is a relatively new survival horror game. It came out around October. I missed it, but it plays like classic Resident Evil / Silent Hill, and I'm interested in checking that out Saturday night, and then maybe, determining after I beat Resident Evil 1, which should we play, okay? So we got good stuff coming up, guys. I hope this sounds good to you. Thanks. Great streaming day today overall. Great support. Great fun. Cannot wait for One Piece and fighting games tomorrow, so I hope to see you then. Guys, thank you. Have a good evening. I will see you tomorrow for another fun full day of streams. Peace out.